So, hello my friend. Blessed be. Happy summer solstice to you. I hope you've been enjoying this wonderful celebration of the sun today. Oh, perhaps not. I'm so sorry, my friend. What seems to be on your mind? I'm sorry to hear that. There's so much going on in the world. It can be a lot. Just because it is a day that we are supposed to celebrate does not always mean that we are in the mood to celebrate, especially with so much on our minds. So many decisions that need to be made, so many stressors that need to be dealt with. I'm sorry. Well, if you would like, if you think this would help, what if we used this most magical day to ask for a bit of guidance for whatever it is that is on your mind today? I've got a beautiful set of oracle cards here. They're called the Sacred Forest cards. Each of them has an energy or a spirit of the forest. Each of them can offer a different bit of guidance, a different bit of perhaps healing, perhaps wisdom, perhaps confirmation of what you're already thinking. But maybe doing a bit of a reading today might be helpful for you. Good. Sounds good. I think that would be very nice, seeing as the mighty sun has blessed us with its energy today, as it is at its very most powerful, and the world comes alive in the energy of summer. Perhaps this would be a very good day for a reading. Well, before we get into the reading, what do you say we take a moment and just cleanse our energy and cleanse this space in preparation for a reading? Does that sound alright? Alright, lovely. We will use this, I think, for our cleansing today. This is sage, which, as you know, is very, very good at ridding negative energy, clearing away anything that might be blocking you, and just leaving a nice, fresh feeling in the air. So, as I light this and it starts to burn, I want you to just think about what it is that may be holding you back right now. Whether that's something in this moment or whether it's something in whatever is plaguing you in life. It can be big, it can be small. But I want you to think about it. And then as this starts to smoke, I want you to think about the smoke washing that burden, that blockage away. As the cleansing smoke of sage washes over you. Just going to clear your field here with this beautiful cleansing herb. It's a beautiful, lovely, lovely scent. It's a bit strong. Some people don't like it, and that's alright. Personally, I find it quite cleansing and relaxing. It helps to ground me, to help me feel focused, and to find an inner sense of calm. I'm just going to take this, pass it over my field here, right? Rid myself of anything that might be holding me back, and then I'll do the same for you if you would like. Right. just pass this all over your field here, down the arms, down this arm. Any sort of negativity, any sort of doubt or distractions that might be clinging to you. Just imagine this beautiful white smoke of the sage washing it away. You know, it's not a dark, inky smoke. It's very light. It's very clean. Beautiful smell. Beautiful energy. Just taking it all away. Anything that is burdening you. There. Good. Good. Alright, now we'll keep this burning for a little while. And it will continue to get rid of any sort of negativity and keep our space nice and clean and open and fresh. Why don't you take a nice deep breath? Breathe in and out. As you breathe in, I want you to imagine breathing in a clean, powerful energy. And as you breathe out, imagine pushing away the negativity, the stress, the anxious energy that's buzzing inside of you, leaving space for inner peace. Alright, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, I think. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, good. Wonderful. I think that has helped to center both of us a little bit. Now, let's bring in some power of the crystals on this most magical day. I think we'll start with this one. This little stone here. It may not be very big, but it is very beautiful and very powerful. This is carnelian. It is a stone of energy that captures the energy of the sun. It is cleansing. It gives a sense of confidence and energy and power and creativity. And then we'll use this one too. This is one of my very favourite tiger's eyes that I have. It's a beautiful bronze coloured stone. You can see the absolute lovely lustre there. This is a stone that encourages freshness and newness, and also brings with it that sense of confident energy. Not energy that is frantic, not energy that is too busy, just a solid, good, confident energy. Alright? So I'm going to use both of these crystals. I'm going to bring them closer to you. And as I do, I want you to breathe in again, alright? And imagine that you are absorbing the confidence and the energy and the inner peace from these stones. And then I'll bring them away from you, and as you breathe out, again you can picture any sort of doubt or distractions or stress just being pushed away from you. Alright? So, when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. And out. Good, good, good. These are beautiful crystals for the solstice. Breathe in. And out. Lovely. One more time. That beautiful, confident, grounding energy. Breathe in. And out. Good. Now, if you would like, I will place each of these to either side of you, alright? And they will continue to bless you with that energy. Okay, there's this one right there. And this one I'll place right there. Now, are you feeling like you are mentally in a good place to have a reading today? Good, good. I'm very glad to hear it. This deck, as I said, has some beautiful, beautiful cards in it that bring about the spirit of the Enchanted Forest. So many lovely, lovely elements here. The spirit of the aspen tree, the reflecting pool, the earth spirit, all kinds of beautiful cards in here. So I'm going to shuffle these cards for a little while. And as I do, I want you to turn your attention, just very slowly, back to whatever it is that was giving you pause. Whether that was a major decision that you're facing, whether that was perhaps a strained relationship that's weighing on you, whether that was stress from family, from work, responsibilities, life, anything like that. I want you to think about it and I want you to ask for guidance. We are asking the spirits of the forest to give you some guidance, perhaps on what to do, what to choose. And maybe the answer to that is do nothing for now, but try to find some rest, some quiet. You never know. All of the spirits of the forest in this card deck they are very, very powerful. And I think they know what you need to hear today. Alright, now I've got these all nicely shuffled. I want you to cut the deck now. Just lift it up wherever you would like, okay? And then we will look at your card that you chose. So go ahead, just cut the deck. Right there? Alright, good. Then we'll place that first half on the bottom. And this will be your card that we will look at today. Hopefully this will offer you a bit of wisdom or comfort, whatever it is that you need in this moment. Let's look at it together. I won't speak so that you can see it first. Ooh, a very, very powerful card. The Phoenix. Now, of course, the Phoenix is a very powerful and very magical bird. One that teaches us that all of life is a cycle. That birth and life and death are all part of the same journey. One that each of us must take. This card is the card of transmutation, of changing from one state to another. Not necessarily changing from living to dying, don't worry, but it means that perhaps there is something very big in your life right now that is on the cusp of change. Perhaps it's already started and it's causing some stress, or perhaps it's just on the horizon. The card of transmutation reminds us that change is a part of life. There are some things that stay the same, but for the most part, everything in our life changes. We have seasons in our life, we have phases where things ebb and flow, push and pull, and in everything there is balance. Sometimes it can be difficult to find that balance in the midst of that change. Sometimes it can feel like something is dying. Some part of your life is going away. But the Phoenix reminds us that when something ends, it's because the universe is making space for something new to begin. Something beautiful and fresh. You know, there are all kinds of flowers in our world. Some of them go dormant in the winter, and then the plant revives and grows again. But some flowers really only live for one season. They bloom in the spring, they grow in the summer, and then they start to send their seeds out into the world in fall. And then, when winter comes, they die. And it might feel a bit sad. It does. It's okay to have feelings of sadness when something changes, when something ends. But them spreading their seeds in the fall, it means that they don't really die. Not really. Maybe that specific plant dies, but the spirit of that plant, of that beautiful flower, lives on in the seeds that will be nurtured in the earth all winter and will sprout in the spring, bringing beauty and life once more, to bloom and grow, and then to spread their own seeds. And the cycle continues over and over and over again. It's okay to have feelings of sadness or worry when something is changing. That's a normal part of our lives, especially when you're in a part of life that does feel comfortable. When something changes, when something ends, it can feel like the world is crashing down around you. That's understandable. It is. I will never be someone who tells you that, oh, just be positive all the time. No, we are not meant to be positive all the time. Feelings of sadness are normal. But we do not want to dwell in those feelings of sadness so much that we miss what is about to come next. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to take time to process whatever it is that is coming to an end. But we also want to make sure that we wake up and see the beauty of the next spring. Does that make sense? Okay. For everything there is a season. There is a season to grow. There is a season to mourn. But then there is a season to invite new life, new opportunities, new growth, new challenges, perhaps that will lead to some wonderful rewards. Change sometimes is not easy. That's okay. It might be something very big that you're experiencing. It's okay to feel nervous. It's okay to feel like this change is hard. Sometimes change is hard. Sometimes it's good and it also is still hard. It's okay. But this card from the forest reminds us that even in the midst of that change, there is new life coming. Even in the midst of challenges, we are exactly where we are supposed to be. Sometimes we just need to look around and remember that spring is on its way. Like the great phoenix that grows and lives and dies in fire, but then is reborn from the ashes and has a new life full of energy and vitality once more. It's a beautiful, beautiful bird, and a beautiful picture of how we can change, how we can grow, and how we can adapt to things around us that are changing and growing. I hope that offers you a little bit of comfort today. Okay. Sometimes when we ask the spirits for wisdom, it might not be wisdom that we need in this exact moment. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's something to help us prepare for something that is coming. Whatever it is, whether it's a change you're going through right now, or whether it's a change you'll experience a moon from now, or a sun cycle from now. Whatever it is, I hope that you can remember that wisdom. Change happens all around us. And it's okay if we feel scared or sad when that change happens. But change happens so that we can start fresh. Everyone needs a fresh start sometimes. Maybe that card is just telling you that it's all right to start fresh. Maybe you've been stuck and you feel like you need a change. Well, perhaps that card is telling you it's okay to change. Anything can change. If it's something bad that feels like it's been bad for so long, maybe that card means that there's a good change coming. Anyway, I don't know everything that's going on in your mind, but hopefully that offered a little bit of wisdom. Now, if you would like to sort of help with that reading, perhaps you would like it if I gave you a little bit of positive energy from my rose quartz wand here. This is a beautiful little rose quartz crystal here. Rose quartz is associated with the heart chakra. It's associated with love, with self-love and self-confidence, as well as things like forgiveness. Maybe it's someone else that you need to forgive. Maybe it's yourself. You need to give yourself grace for whatever it is. It's also a stone that I find just very peaceful. It helps me to remember to be compassionate to those around me, because you never know what someone is going through. And it helps me to remember that no matter what phase of life I am in, there is still love. There is still goodness around me. I just need to look for it. So if you would like, I could endow you with a little bit of this good energy from my rose quartz crystal wand today. Alright, I'm just going to bring this in. If you would like, you can take some deep breaths again. Breathing in, accepting that good, calming, loving energy. And breathing out, pushing out any sort of hurt or sadness or bitterness or anything else that is burdening you. Or you can just enjoy the motion of the wand. Either way is perfectly fine, alright? But if you would like to, let's take a deep breath. And out. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. There. How does that feel? Good, good, I'm glad. Well, I hope that this reading that you've had today on this most magical day of the year is perhaps a little bit helpful. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of the beautiful, vibrant energy of the summer solstice. Take care, my friend. I'll see you next time.